So then the big bad wolf went to the second little pig's house and he knocked on the front door and he said,
Little pig, let me in.
"Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins," said the little pigs. Reading to your kids is one of the most important things you can do to help develop their language skills. But we all know how hard it can be to get them to focus. In this video, I'll show you how to boost their attention and get them really excited about reading. When I read to my kid, I try to have as much fun as I can with the story. When they see that I enjoy it, they enjoy it too. Yes! So the big bad wolf, who by now was absolutely famished and terribly cranky, came to the third little pig's house and knocked on the door. Do you know what it means to be famished?
No.
It means you're so hungry. So hungry. You could just eat somebody up. To get my kids to really enjoy and focus on the story, I like to use different voices for each of the characters. So if I'm reading The Three Little Pigs, for the big bad wolf, it's low and growly, but not too scary. And for the pigs, it's high and silly. He said, little pig, let me in." And what did the pig say?
Not by my chin chin chin.
"Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." I also throw in a little drama when I read. If I read like this, "And I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," my kids would lose interest. But when I'm a little more dramatic, my kids really get pulled into the story. "I need to find another way in," said the big bad wolf. What do you think he thought he was gonna do?
Go down the chimney.
I know, I'll climb down the chimney. Is his name Santa Claus?
Yeah.
No, what's he doing?
Climbing down the chimney and he'll die because there's fire.
Oh my gosh, the third little pig jumped up. "Quick," he said, "we must build a fire in the fireplace." The wolf slid down the chimney and burned his bottom so badly that he howled in pain. Oh! Oh! Can you make that noise? Never to bother the three little pigs again. So the next time you read to your kids, try using different voices for each of the characters and be dramatic. When you have fun reading, your kids will too. I love you. Thanks for reading it to me. You did a great job. Send us pictures or videos of you and your family during Storytime. Just hashtag them with Mother Goose Club or tag us here on YouTube. And tune into our YouTube channels to find more great videos for you and your kids. We would love to hear from you, so type in comments below and don't forget to subscribe. Reading to your kids is one of the most important things you can do to boost your kids. I think he did. I forgot the beginning of it. When I read to my kids, nope, this is fun. This is having fun. Okay. I'm still doing it again.
I don't know how you deal with this all day, every day, dude.
You have fun
I love
reading your kids.
How do you deal with that? Ow. I also throw in.
It's more.
So it is. And it starts.
A little drama.
A little drama. And the pigs are high and silly.
Hi, I'm Kira, and this is Carolyn. She's my babysitter and also my friend. We're going on a letter hunt at the flea market.
Yes, we are. Before kids can learn how to read, they need to be able to recognize letters and relate them to the sounds they make. So when we're out and about, we like to do fun things like letter hunts to work on letter sounds. We'll show you how. All right, Kira, let's hunt for letters.
Look, there's letters on that sign.
Oh, yeah. What letters do you see?
E and N and T.
Awesome. Do you know what word that is? Let's sound it out together. Enter. Awesome. All right, Kira, let's go inside and look for more letters.
Look, there's a huge S.
Whoa, that is a huge S. When you find a letter, try to think of a fun way to talk about the sound it makes. Hey, Kira, what sound does an S make? That's right. Can you think of an animal that starts with the letter S?
Snake.
That's right. How about skunk?
Seal.
Seal. Good job. Let's go find more letters.
D.
Awesome. What sound does a D make?
D.
Duh. That's right. What's that?
Door.
Door. All right, let's see if there are any other letters in here.
P.
P. That's right. What sound does a P make? What fruit is that?
Pear.
Pear. Do you know any other fruit that starts with P?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. I love pineapple. So good. Anything else? What about a peach?
Peach.
Perfect.
Look, another P.
You're right. That is another P. Do you know what that says? Let's sound it out together.
Pick.
Pick
Pick up
up
your
your toys. Yes. Good job. You're so smart. Kara, let's go find some more letters. Let's go.
Look, there's letters on the snow globe.
Oh, yeah. Let's look at this one. What letter is that?
L.
L. That's right. What sound does an L make?
Oh.
Oh, right. What other letters do you see on here?
An O, an N, a D, an O, and an N.
You are so smart, Kira. What word does that spell? London. Right. Give me 5. You are so awesome. So let's go find more letters.
W.
That's right. Can you think of some words that start with W?
Water.
Water.
Y.
Y. What else?
Walrus.
Walrus. What about
Whiskers.
whiskers? That's right. You are so smart.
Letters are everywhere.
I know. When kids realize that letters are all over the place and not just in storybooks, they begin to understand just how important they really are.
Whoa, look at all those letters.
What letters do you see?
I see a B,
A B. What about that?
A,
A.
and I see a P,
A P.
and an N.
And an N.
Cat. Hat. Hat. Bat. Sat. Rat.
You are so smart, girlfriend. What letter is this, Kira?
M.
What sound does an M make? I see a letter. This is my favorite letter.
C.
C. C for Carolyn. You pick a letter.
K.
K. K for Kira. What sound does the K make? K.
Just like a C.
Just like a C. Go on a letter hunt with the kids in your life and let us know how it goes by hashtagging Mother Goose Club on social media. As always, we'd love to hear from you. So type any comments into the box below. And don't forget to subscribe to be the first to hear about our new videos.
Bye. I just want to play with all these toys. Because I love ducks. I love puppies.
If your child is learning their ABCs, making the alphabet out of Play-Doh or modeling clay is a great activity to help them learn. It's fun and easy. I'll show you how. To make our Play-Doh alphabet, you need Play-Doh and some tools. You can buy Play-Doh tools at a toy store, or you can use things lying around the house. You need a smooth surface to work on, a hard rolling tool like a can or a jar, a plastic knife to cut with, and then you can use whatever objects you find around your house that might make an interesting texture or shape in your Play-Doh. Let's start with blue and make a letter A. Using both of my hands to apply even pressure, I'm going to roll the Play-Doh out into a rope. Once it gets as long as I'd like it, I'm going to trim off the end, here and here. Fold this like that. Trim off this. And there's our A. For B, let's try something a little different. We're going to roll our dough out flat using the side of our jar. Flipping it over as you go so that you get a nice and even pancake. Now I'm going to use my can to cut out 2 circles. Put them in the middle like this. And then from the rest of my pancake, I'm going to cut out a long line like this and set it along the sides of my circles. Now to make it look more like a B, I'll use my bottle cap to cut out the center of each. Hey, bottle cap starts with B. And there we have our blue B. C is next. To make the C, I'm going to do another rope with purple. Rolling it out, nice and even. Trim off one end. And there's a C. But it's not that interesting, so I'm going to use my knife to add little lines. C. Now to make the D, I'm going to flip over my C and take some more of my rope I just made and put it on the end. To make it more interesting, I'm going to add some dots with the back of my pencil. D for dots. D. For E, I'm going to use purple again. And roll it out flat. Then I'm going to use my knife to cut 2 equal strips. And I'll trim up the ends to make them neat. And I put one here and cut the other into 3 parts. There's your E. Take away the bottom and you have your F. For G, let's use green. I'll make a nice long rope again. Curve it up. Put the end in like that. And there's your G. For H, let's use our green to roll out a nice big pancake. And this time I want to add some texture, so I'm going to use one of my cans to roll ridges along it. Then using my knife, I'm going to cut a rectangle. Then I'll cut out the top and the bottom, and there's our H. For I, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Now I'm going to roll up each little piece and make them into a ball. I start to form my letter I. And there's an I. The cool thing about the little balls is you can easily rearrange them. To your next letter, J. Now K. So for K, I'm going to make a thicker rope than I've made before. Using my knife, I'll cut almost halfway down there and cut through the other side too. Flip it this way. Open up the legs, and there's our K. For L, let's do another flat piece. So first I'll make my long rope. Then I'm going to roll down with my jar smoothing it out as I go. Trim off the end, cut a short piece, then a longer piece. L for longer. Put them both together, and there's our L. I'm going to use a chopstick to add lines. Line starts with L. Okay, M, M, M. Let's start with a mound, like the letter M for mound, and roll it into almost like a triangle until it starts to look like a little bit of a mountain. Now we're going to trim off the sides, cut down the middle, and there's our M and all its beautiful mountains. Next up is N. Let's stretch out a piece of rope, nice and long. Just make an N very simply, like that. To make our O, I'll use orange, and I'll roll it into the biggest pancake yet. I'll use my largest can to cut out a circle. Then I'll use my bottle cap to cut out the center. There's my O. For P, I'll cut a long strip for my leftover pancake and put it there. For Q, let's put a little strip in right there. There's our Q. For R, I'll cut the back of our circle off. We'll add a strip back in here and a little leg there. And there's our R. For S, I'm going to use green again and do something a little bit special. I'm going to roll out a rope but make it thin at one end and a little bit thicker at the other. And this will help you remember your S, because it looks like a snake. For my T, I'm going to use the green again, roll out another rope, trim the ends, and use my fork's tines to put a little print in it, or add texture, which also starts with T. All right, we're winding down. For U, let's take 2 long ropes and twist them together. Now I'm twisting them up. Turn them up like that, up like U. And there's our U. Now our last letters are kind of similar, so we're going to do them in a special way. Once again, we'll roll out a big pancake. This one happens to be pink. I'm going to cut 4 equal length strips. First, let's make our V. There's our V. Then we add 2 more. There's our W. Now we take those 2 and flip them over. There's our X. Take one away. We have our Y. For our final letter, we use our strips again to shape a Z. But let's make this Z something that kids can remember by giving it a little something extra. Let's give it stripes like a zebra. Z for zebra. And there we have it. That's our alphabet. Try making alphabet letters out of Play-Doh with your kids. Not only will they have fun, the hands-on activity will help them learn and remember their ABCs. Show me all the cool letters you make at home by hashtagging Mother Goose Club on social media. As always, we'd love to hear from you, so type in comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.
Mother Goose Club Playhouse.